Hey there, Pokemon trainers and newcomers alike. Today, I'm starting an incredible journey through the classic Pokemon Red and Blue, and I want you to come along with me. You know how everyone has that one embarrassing story from their first day of school? Well, my Pokemon adventure started exactly like that, running late on the most important day of my life. Picture this. The sun's already high in the sky, other trainers have already gotten their starters, and I'm practically falling out of bed. Talk about making a great first impression, right? I sprint across Pallet Town, my heart racing, hoping Professor Oak hasn't given away all the Pokemon yet. When I finally burst into Oak's lab, panting and probably looking like I just wrestled a Pidgey, I get the news. Most of the Pokemon are gone. But you know what? Sometimes being late has its perks. There, sitting quietly in its Pokeball, was this amazing little Bulbasaur. The moment I saw those bright red eyes and that little green bulb on its back, I knew we were meant to be partners. Now, naming a Pokemon is serious business. You can't just go with something generic. Looking at that adorable bulb and those leaves, it hit me. Onion. I know, not the most intimidating name for a future champion's Pokemon, but hey, it just felt right. But here's where it gets interesting. Remember my rival? The one who's been a pain since day one? That's right, bud. And wouldn't you know it? This guy thinks he's hot stuff with his Charmander. Fire versus grass. Traditionally not a great matchup for me, right? Let me tell you about that first battle. It was like something out of those dramatic Pokemon anime episodes. Onion, despite his silly name, proved to be an absolute champion. We dodged those scratches, landed our tackles perfectly, and somehow, against all odds, we emerged victorious. The look on Butt's face was priceless, worth every second of being late that morning. As I took my first steps out of Pallet Town with Onion by my side and that sweet victory still fresh in my mind, I could feel this was the beginning of something amazing. The tall grass ahead seemed less intimidating now, and the whole world of Pokemon was opening up before us. This is just the start of our adventure, and trust me, it gets even better. If you want to see what happens next, like how Onion and I handle our first wild Pokemon encounters, or what other creatures join our team, make sure to subscribe and catch episode 2. Who knows, maybe we'll even run into Bud again for a rematch. Remember, every great Pokemon journey starts with a single step, or in my case, a mad dash to the professor's lab. Stay tuned, trainers.